Peace, collectors. How y'all doing? I hope all is well with you. Today is my birthday, so this is going to be the collective reading for my birthday. We're going to jump right into it and see what it is that you need to know. I meant to do this yesterday, but I got really tired after work and I just didn't have the energy. So we finna do it today since I'm all energetic and happy and stuff. All right. I mean, you only have one birthday. You can't have the same birthday as you had last year. You got to just keep going, moving forward with new birthdays and new lessons and new trials and obstacles to overcome. All right. Let's get into it and see what it is that you need to know for the collective. Let's get the main energy first and see what's going on in the energy for you. All right. Somebody has been manifesting. Now, I don't want to be cliche and be like somebody was manifesting you. It don't even have to be that, right? It don't even have to be that deep. It just that somebody wants something, and that something may include you. Might, right? What I'm saying is the truth. But somebody there's a they want to bring an end to some things. They want to ask for forgiveness, maybe ask for forgiveness, or at least get it right. They may not be in the energy of asking right now with the Ten of Swords, Three of Swords, but whatever they were going through or you have went through, there was like this huge trial, right? And I'm saying trial, but it really could be a trial for somebody. But this could be like trial, like in toil and labor, there's trials, and then there's things that you got to go through to get over that. That's what's going on here. And I feel like with the two of Pentacles, with the death card, with the Strength card, there was needed to have necessary change, dramatic change for that to happen. And for some of you, you may not have listened to your intuition. You may have not listened to God, your spirit guides, whoever it is that you subscribe to. You may have been ignoring it, and some of you may have to go through this trial, right? But there is light at the end of the tunnel, or clarity for some of you. But let's get into it. Or the person that you're connecting, you might have been the one that has been manifesting. Yeah, okay, possibly manifesting your way up out of that trial, right? Like, get me up out of here. Manifesting, praying. All right. Yeah. All right. For some of you, you may be receiving an offer. All right. I don't know why I'm going back to this trial thing. For some of you, there might be an offer regarding your freedom. I don't know why I'm getting that. I don't know why I'm getting that. I don't know why I went back to that. But some of you may be receiving some type of offer. This is gonna be some type of newness. It's supposed to bring you some type of stability. It requires you to be more diligent in the things that you put hard work into, right? It's gonna require that because this is something new. And I feel like for some of you, this is you just really thinking about a plan for yourself so that you can start this new beginning, right? Being logical, strategic, and that could have been that thing that you've been trying to manifest. And for some of you, it might be your funds, your money. Yeah, you got the Page of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Somebody is really, really thinking about communicating with you. Why the Hermit? Yeah, look at that. And I feel like what they want to communicate might be an apology, okay? Yeah, Nine of Cups. Somebody is selfishly going into this Hermit energy. This could be you, right? Selfishly going into this Hermit energy, trying to avoid some type of communication. So, like, maybe, you are somebody who just likes to be in public, like to be seen. People know you for being in public, so posting a lot. Maybe you've gone, kind of cold, kind of quiet. Trying to find your own happy space, like trying not to be interrupted by someone who may want to, kind of be that interrupter. And I don't feel like they're trying to be an interrupter in a bad way. They definitely want your attention. I feel like you may be doing this because you're working on your stability in a way. You're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. All right. Tell me about the Page of Cups. Tell me about the Page of... We was talking about that death card, and here it is in reverse. All right. Yeah, this person is the person that's coming towards you, possibly a young water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or this person might be younger than you. This could be a child of yours because that is a nurturing energy. This could be your biological child, your stepchild. There may have been an ending in this situation. They may want to avoid an ending. They may want some type of reconciliation, or they think maybe communicating with you would avoid this type of ending. I don't know why you may be avoiding this conversation. You might be avoiding this conversation, but it may be for your own selfish reasons. Okay, let's find more about this Nine of Cups. Yeah, there goes that manifesting energy. Like somebody's like, let me talk to the collective so that I can kind of, avoid this ending. If this is not a younger child, your child, stepchild, a child that you are close with, niece, nephew, this may be just a small offer, or someone who is younger than you, but an adult, of course, someone that you may have had a romantic connection with. This person may be wanting to kind of like talk to you about reconciliation. Maybe not like, coming back together, but like I said earlier, somebody may be wanting some type of forgiveness from you because you went through a hard ending, like betrayal, third party involvement, all that crazy stuff. Tell me about the Nine of Cups, and you're like, no. That you had the stink face. You got the stink face. Tell me about the Nine of... Yeah, like I said, you have other things that you may want. You've come to some sort of understanding about what this is here. You understand what it is, right? And I feel like what you're trying to do is to create stability and things that you can enjoy, right? Tell me more about what the collective need to know. What do you need to know? The Five of Cups. There's someone feeling regretful or remorseful for the loss of there was a baby, maybe a loss of a child. Yeah, someone may be feeling regret from that. Maybe they're feeling some type of remorse because they may be seeing this as a loss now. Maybe because you started a new connection, started a new romance, a new relationship. This person may have been spying, and this is after they walked away from you. I think they didn't really have to spend, I think the decision that they made, collective, may be affecting them now. I think when they left the situation, left you or abandoned you, they didn't expect them to be in this energy of stalking and contemplating and wanting to come toward you. I think they thought that they were going to stay away, right? They thought that what they was going toward was going to bring them success, but it really didn't. And this person may be struggling here. This might be why they're coming in with that small offer. Tell me more about this Five of Cups energy. Yeah. They're sad about the past, the way they've done the situation. Now they're either defensive or you're defensive against them. Like you don't even want to talk to them. Maybe even, there was a time, collective, where you were trying to talk to this person and they were just like, no, I don't want to talk to you, because they had their options open. They thought that whatever option that they chose may have been better or calmer, or would bring them into calmer waters, and they will give and receive more. They got double sixes here. Double sevens, double sixes. Like this person was looking to make their luck and fortune change. And now they're the death card in reverse. They're not wanting to change. They're also not wanting you to change either. All right? They want you to remain this Queen of Pentacles, and you are. However, you're just making sure that you're focusing on the things that bring you emotional fulfillment, your wishes fulfilled. For some of you, you actually want to have adult time. Okay? Tell me more about the Five of Cups. Tell me more about the Five of Cups. Yeah. This person lost their own stability when they left. They lost it. Judgment, 10 of Cups. Yeah, what they wanted, what they were trying to go toward was this. I think they already had it. I think what they wanted, was saying, what they may not have realized is that they already had it, right? Um, but leaving this connection, they may have lost it, right? They already had something with you, right? For some of you, this page, this Ace of the Queen of Swords and the Page of Pentacles, you know, this looks like this might have been an offer that they were trying to provide you, and you were like that. Hey, we're gonna need you to, put a little bit more work in it, right? Put a little bit more work in it, and maybe this person may have felt like they didn't really have it to give. They're coming up as a page. If this is them as a Page of Pentacles, they're coming up as a page twice, right? This person always had a lot of plans, right? Um, but they didn't go through with it. With the Five of Cups, they either lost the thrill of it or it came to them and then they lost it. Feeling the regret of it, right? Look, Eight of Cups. This person may have been dealing with abandonment issues. Yeah, this person may have been dealing with abandonment issues. They regret abandoning you, not giving and receiving with you, not creating a stable home. And they also regret causing burdens. This person was supposed to be your partner. Yeah, this person was supposed to be your partner. You're showing up as a queen, and this person is showing up as pages. So they didn't match your level. I'm not saying that you were better than them. You could have been, but not saying that you were, you know, but the energy that this person was giving you versus what you were giving them, it was not fair. There was no reciprocal energy here. And this person is now, possibly because they abandoned you and now they're regretting it because they didn't give and receive with this connection. They were codependent. They were codependent on you. They regret the past. Tell me what else the collective need to know. You could have been connected to a, there goes the partner here. For some of you, this might be someone else. Maybe this person is saying that they've grown up, they've learned new skills. Ten of Wands, yeah. Put in a lot of work. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. For some of you, like I said, this might be a a new individual. Others of you, this person has learned new skills and they're learning to be more reciprocal. Like the Two of Cups is like a decision to give into someone equally as they give into you. Like I feed into you, you feed into me. I pour into you, you pour into me. And this is, and I like, I often find myself having this conversation now because I'm single about the 50-50 conversation. And I don't think 50-50 is good enough in relationships when you are an adult now, because we're doing different things now as an adult, right? We have different responsibilities. Some of us are parents, some of us are, caregivers to our family. So giving just 50% of yourself in a way can be a little bit selfish, because when you're in a household together with a family member, you got to put everything that's yours into a pot and they got to put everything that's theirs into a pot. And I'm not just talking about finances, right? I'm not talking about money. Everything that brings stability into a home, that's, shared responsibilities around the house. Shared responsibilities when it comes to paying bills. Well, if you're going to pay a portion of the bills or all of the bills, then the person in the house is going to do all of the cleaning. I don't think that's necessarily fair, right? If that's the arrangement, then okay. But I think both people should be productive in adding to the home. And I think that's what this energy is with this person. Look at the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Someone is making themselves emotionally available for you. Yeah, they want to talk. For some of you, like I said, this is a new individual. For others of you, this is this same person who's developed new skills. All right. This person may have to travel to you, or you may have to travel to this person, or someone is making the conscious decision to come towards you to communicate some sort of truth about what they feel about this connection. Like, I really want this relationship and I want this connection to be fair and equal. Okay, let's talk more about this Ace of Swords, about this communication, please, that's coming toward the collective.
Right. Yeah, this is about investing time and energy, being patient, planting seeds, maybe having a family, being a partner, right? Being a partner. Um, we do have this energy of deception, but if it comes out in the reading, I'll definitely clarify it. But for some of us, well, for some of you, I'm sorry, this is about strategy, okay? Looking toward the future. Strategy can also be a bit manipulative, but I don't think in this instance it is because someone is strategizing plans for the future, waiting for um, their ships to come in. And when we see the seven of Pentacles and the three of Pentacles, we're seeing the future here, right? We're seeing it. Like, so you're dealing with somebody who is showing up as the King of Pentacles while you're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles and wanting to collaborate in a way that builds for the future. Whether this, if you choose to have a family, planting seeds, right? Choose to build a home from scratch, from the lot up, right? That's what this energy is, and I think it's good. And it's only because collective, if this Queen of Swords, Page of Pentacles is not your person and is you, you're making a logical decision about what you choose to put your investments in. That investments could be your time, your energy, your money, your love, whatever it is that you're choosing to put your investment in, it's going to pay off for you. So yeah, you're still moving forward and possibly blocking out this old energy because you're looking towards something new. But that's just because you're moving forward doesn't mean that this person is still not coming with the same small, unchanged kind of energy. Maybe this person had a refusal of change, right? But it, if this is this King of Pentacles, this person is your person, then they may be learning new skills during this time in separation from them if you are in no contact with them. Which with the ghosting energy, I feel like you may not be interested in communicating with this person right now. So let's talk a little bit more about the outcome of the situation for some of you. I might have to get another deck because I feel like I'm talking too much. But let's go ahead and get into it. What is a potential outcome here? You got the Two of Swords. So there is some challenge in making a decision. So this for me, it does feel like whenever this person comes towards you, I think it's going to be after they've gained some sort of clarity because either you or the person that you're connecting to is really not ready to make a decision, right? They may be a little indecisive, maybe feeling forced to make a decision. And when we're forced to make a decision, although eventually change will come, it's not going to come until those bad things happen, right? So collective, you may have been in that space where those bad things happen, where you wasn't listening to your intuition, you wasn't listening to your spirit guides, God, or friends or family. You wasn't listening. You were just allowing yourself to freely go about making a decision about this person without making a clear decision, and it caused you heartache, it caused you betrayal. Like this person could have done just about anything to make you feel that way, and we don't need to, you know, pick up those same feelings, as before, because you know exactly what this person did to you, right? And you know exactly why you're not making a decision about this person right now. You're like, I'm not sure if I want to even talk to this person, this Page of Cups. I'm not sure. I don't even want to know if this Page of Cups became the King of Pentacles. I'm not interested, right? I'm not sure if I want to know. I don't know if they really made the change. It's a secret to me. And I feel like what's happening for you, collective, you may be healing yourself, right? You may be getting attention from other people, right? So a cycle between you and this person may very well be closing in your mind, and you may be deciding to take a new direction toward newness and finding your own satisfaction, your completion, because this person couldn't, give that to you in some ways. Like I said, some of you are looking for new things in a new way, right? You may have even changed your appearance. You may have even changed the way your outlook on relationships and how you see things. I'm about to lose a connection. I see it, so I'm gonna be right back. All right, y'all. Peace. I'm back. So, let's talk about what else you could expect as a potential outcome in a situation. All right, Five of Wands. All right, so I do feel like there will be a challenge in the situation, like whether or not you will speak to this person, whether or not you'll this person will attempt to speak to you because they can't stop thinking about you or wanting you to know the truth of their true feelings. Like I said, this person wants you to know, but I think it's more like this person having a temper tantrum about you blocking their advances to accepting an offer. Like their offer is getting bigger and bigger. They went from, look at that. Their offer is getting bigger and bigger. And this is because they see you differently now. Like I said before, they see you differently. And sometimes, it's so sad because you've put so much into somebody only for them to see you, only for them to lose you to see you. And it's so sad because you may feel bad for this person, but you may feel worse for yourself if you decide to go back to this person without them making adequate changes. And for some of you, you don't even want to know if this person made any changes because you feel like this person is just going to cause more conflict, put you in competition. You may feel like this person had other people involved in the situation, whether it's a third party romantic situation or friends and family, whoever they had involved in the situation is was blocking you from making this a decision from this person. You're just absolutely indecisive about moving forward with this energy, this person, but this person is absolutely stuck thinking about you, right? Afraid that you would move forward. They are afraid that you're going to move forward. You are in their head. Yeah. Um although excuse me, although you may be feeling challenged by this person, yeah, although you may be feeling challenged by this person, or if not by this person directly, by the energy that this situation is presenting to you, I still feel like you're allowing yourself to heal all the way down to your toes, right? You're learning a new appreciation for yourself, learning a new appreciation for your body and your mind and your spirit, and you're feeding into them equally, right? You're feeding into yourself on a spirit plane, and you're feeding into yourself on the physical, right? And when I say the spirit plane, I mean those chakras that we talk about, right? And opening up them things and allowing yourself to pour into the world and into yourself, but not depleting yourself like you did with this connection here, right? Collective, but we're gonna close out the reading with an untold truth of the heart. All right, collective. I enjoyed this reading. If you have enjoyed this reading, please hit the like and subscribe button and turn on your notification bells so you know when I post my videos. All right. I was supposed to go live last Sunday, but y'all wouldn't even believe I fell asleep. I was knocked out. Okay. I slept like a baby. All right, y'all. But let's go ahead and get into it. And this is just my advice before we get into the untold truth of the heart. I know breakups can be challenging. I know that you could feel the energy of a breakup for a long time. For some people, months. For some people, years. Right? Other people, days. Like some people don't give a hell. They'll just go straight on and start dealing with somebody else, and then not, and that's on you. However, if you find that you heal the best, you do that. But I can assure you, if you're not doing it the right way, you're going to end up right where this person is. But allow yourself the time that you need to heal. All right, because I can assure you, and this is just my own testimony, the time that you give yourself to heal is the necessary time that you need, because when it's time for you to pop out and show, none of that, nothing else matters. Isn't that what Lauren said? Nothing else matters. But let's go ahead and get the untold truth of the heart. It don't matter. All right. And now this is going to either be your energy or the person that you're connecting to. All right. The untold truths of the heart. What is it that the collectors need to know? That's too many. Harmony showed up. Okay, so we do see that there's an urge or a want or a need for peace. All right, we have heart song, mixed signals, blocked emotions, and clutter. Like someone wants to move on too, but they can't. So and I feel like the thing that they want most is clarity, but they may have lost that due to the distance that they created between you and them. Like this person is, I think they're getting their own mixed signals, right? Giving their own mixed signals because they could have corrected this long before the end of the relationship, but they didn't. For some of you, you have established family, triumph, security. Like, I feel like what's happening in your energy, whether this is your energy or your person's energy that you're connecting to, I feel like you do want stability. And I feel like also your person does want stability with you. But that same trapped energy is there. They cannot get through to you, but you're showing up with the hermit because you're busy healing. You're busy going towards something new, new in an aspect of ways that you've never done it before. Right? Where your person is stuck, not transforming, not changing, not becoming the butterfly, you are changing. All right, your person is still trying to speak with you through telepathy, right? Not really being strong enough and courageous enough to speak from their heart, right? They're trying to have use their intuition to know what you're thinking or feeling. They're trying to maybe get readings on you to know what's going on with your energy. But the thing is, what's happening is your person is the reason why your person is blocked is because blocked emotionally, physically, whatever, is because this is their tower moment, upheaval and consequences. While you move forward and start new beginnings, this person has to go through the same endings they put you through. Three of Swords, Ten of Swords. Maybe when they acknowledge it with the clarity that they receive, maybe then, maybe then they will be able to speak to you. But right now, they're being blocked. Yeah, trapped. Came right back out. And they're going to end up missing you, wanting you, feeling alone, still trying to communicate with you because they're thinking about what you guys had rather than what you could have had or could have, right? Running because they don't want to take accountability. All right. And this is because of that, because of this, because of that, this person is a situation is a lost cause, right? You're saying goodbye to this connection, closing it out, blocking it out. While you're doing that, this person is gonna try to convince you or communicate with you to express themselves, but they're not going to be able to get into it through to you, all right? Because now you're not trying to hear it. By the time this person comes back in, you're going to have something entirely new. But when I say comes back in, I mean by the time they gather the courage of not being a coward, male or female, by the time they gather the courage, you're going to be gone already. You're not even going to be thinking about them because you might even be married because you have stability here. You might be in a relationship. You might be on your way to having a child. You may have even moved with the chariot showing all over this reading, right? And this person is just going to miss out on a potential soulmate because they're avoiding change. All right. This is your message. Collective, please hit the like and subscribe button and turn on your notification bells so you know when I post my videos. I truly, truly appreciate you watching. Today is my birthday, and what I would wish for you to do is hit that like and subscribe button. I'm almost at 6K. I'm almost at 6K. All right, guys. Peace. Bye.